Jad.
Mate, that comment. Fucking
I've lost it.
That's the cherry on top, mate. That's it.
I should have read it before I put it on screen, but it is what it is.
Good call, man.
Hey, listen, I'm really keen to talk to you because this was a win for everyone, but I'm not singling out you, but you've been really strong on stay the course of the rebuild, and we went away from it and whatnot. Mate, to see Dow and Kennedy in there and the like, I honestly thought of you all day.
Oh, that's touching, mate. Yeah, that's the last few weeks. We spoke a bit after the games that we've won, and I said I felt like something has shifted. Maybe not the big shift we're all looking for, but little things are starting to just go into place. And like these wins of the last few weeks, even though they've been against poor sides. I've been the happiest with these wins than I've been in a long time with other wins because I feel like we're finally starting to do it, Terry.
Yes.
Little steps forward with the right mix, getting the wins, and that's I'm actually wrapped. I'm fucking wrapped.
Yeah,
they're all showing signs. Yeah,
I agree. I think Paddy Dow in particular. I mean, there's so many names that we can talk about, but Paddy Dow looks to have the confidence in the hips. And I remember Jack Silvani a few years ago. There was like a point where it sort of clicked. And I think he's still got some evolution to come, but there was a point where he didn't go to ground easy anymore, and he had that strength in the hips. And I think Paddy Dow finally now has that, and I think he's going to build from here. I think the next preseason is like massive for Paddy Dow.
Yeah, I agree, mate. And it's not only him, isn't it? It's like Kennedy's arrived all of a sudden. Kennedy's fucking bang. He's here. Stocker showing great things. It's all happening, man, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm really happy, and it was pleasing how they stood up without Cripper.
Yeah.
They didn't.
What do you say about that? Because there's like an unpredictability when Cripps is not there, and I don't know if subconsciously there's a little bit of Cripps is here, he'll do it. Whereas today it just was like, no, it's on all of you. You're banked into the corner. And you've all got to do it now. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I definitely did. And it reminds me of a chat we had a while ago when we were talking about the safety net. And once that is removed, you find out a lot about players, about footballers. And I think that's exactly what's happened. Cripper's not there to save you, Dowie. Kennedy, Curno's not going to run for you. It's on you guys. Show us what you've got. And these guys are all talented. Like, you don't get to the AFL if you don't have talent. So our group, I still do feel that we did stray from the rebuild and we're probably a little bit behind, but it's finally starting to click. And as for Cripper, I think it opens the door for a new role for him, man. Because, as you said, we look a lot more unpredictable without him there. And who knows? Maybe it opens up a new door for him. Maybe he can split his time more. Maybe he can do some ruck work. I don't know. They'll figure it out. But I'm really pleased to see. Really pleased. I'm really pleased. I'm really bloody pleased. And it's looking each week. It looks like we can go past players like Curnow quicker, Nunes quicker. These guys look outdated now, and it's nothing against them, not at all. It's just they look outdated.
Not at all. It's. I think Curnow in particular, who's given us such great service. But I'm with you. There needed to be okay. We need to move forward with the next group. You know, and that's not to say that Ed can't work hard enough to build himself into a different role next year and impact in another way, because I think he works hard enough. But I think it was important to say, listen, it's got to be Dow and it's got to be Kennedy and it's got to be Walsh moving us forward. And who knows, you got to make some room for Stocker eventually as well.
Yeah, 100% agree, man. And one other thing I wanted to touch on is Serge Silvani. This is why I wanted to jump on today, just to pay a little tribute to him, because he had a big impact on the Italian community for our club. But I don't know if everyone realises that I'm Lebanese, so he actually his impact spread throughout lots of different backgrounds. Because if it wasn't for Serge Silvani, I guarantee you, I probably wouldn't be a Carlton supporter today. Because back in the day when he came, after him, Carlton kind of became that club that foreigners supported.
Yes,
you know, like Carlton is sort of has a stigma of being that club that has a very multicultural following, and if it wasn't for Serge, you know, my family would never have latched on, and that's 100%. It wouldn't have become that club. So the impact that he had on our club in the entire AFL, and for everyone who's of multicultural, you know, descent, it's pretty amazing. It's incredible, and it's a sad week. But what a way to honour such a great man, because what he did is really, really, really important. And I would not be here if it wasn't for him.
Can you imagine passing away and leaving even half the legacy that Serge Silvani left? It's phenomenal.
It doesn't get any bigger. He's at the top. When you think about AFL legends, he's with them. He's with them up there. For everything he did, man. And for Jack, oh man, seeing Jack teary got me teary. And
Same.
that mark, you can't script that. Like, to take that mark. Oh, I got no words for it, mate. That's frame worthy. That's tattoo worthy.
Yeah, no, well said.
What a day! What a day! Before I go, mate, to the Pies, stick it right fucking up ya.
Absolutely, brother. Well said. Love you, brother. You have a good one.
Love you, mate. You too. Bye-bye.
See you.